Shalom, shalom. This is Moth on Yashar Allah Bonaparium. This is Moth from the Israel from the Ephraim. And before I get started, I'd like to give all praises and honors to my power Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh by Hashem Rakakadash. Shalom to Maki Magwa from the blind that's tuned into this video. That's peace to the brothers, sisters, and children that's tuned into this video. If you've been keeping up with anything that's been happening recently, you can see a lot of it's been a lot of deaths of young Jakes recently, right? And I'll say, in this world where we stay, we in America, nothing's really gonna happen about it. It's like it's just gonna, man. Look at this sodomite weird shit, man. I can't get this on my fucking. Can't get this off my page. All right, let's get past this real quick. But you see that nothing's really gonna happen to him because the Rick is a rule. But it's all cool because at the end of the day, the Lord is going to return that recompense on their head. We just gotta understand that the vengeance is of the Lord, and it's not for us to make vengeance. The Lord will put the Spirit on us when it's time. But for right now, it's time for us just to follow the Lord, continue to push His word, and be as righteous as possible, right? So look at the CNN. South Carolina jury finds store owner not guilty of murder, killing a black teen. This guy right here. So I'm gonna see if it finds a story of how it happened. So what happened was he said that Jake stole something, and he chased the Jake over 150 yards, so more than a football field, and shot him in the back. He got off because people said he's not guilty, and it was self-defense, which is crazy because you shot him in the back. He was running. You're running from you, but at least people be punks. They be crying and whining. They be doing it since the beginning of the times. They're gonna do it to the end of times. But we're gonna go here to the book of Zechariah chapter 11 verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them, blessed be Adonai Yahweh, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. So these people, if we was to sit down and talk about the Jakes that have been murdered, or if it's just anywhere from the 12 tribes that have been murdered, and these people not been held accountable, this lesson might be over 24 hours. It'd be extremely long because these people are just evil and they wicked. And this is their nature, and it's crazy because they'll turn around and say how animalistic we are when our 2/3 are very animalistic, and they're bugged out. But God damn it, the Edomites, they're animalistic as hell. Animalistic as hell, and so is these other heathen nations, right? So these people, they say here, they say, blessed be Adonai Yahweh, for I am rich, and the shepherds pity them not. These people think they're going to get off because they don't hold themselves accountable. Which in all honesty, they just building that tab. They about to get hit with the meanest RICO of all time, and this RICO, you not going to jail. You get sentenced to death. So y'all keep doing what y'all got to do, because the Lord gonna come back and put BTA, right? The book of Psalms, chapter 137, verse 7. Remember, O Adonai Yahweh, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, race it, even to the foundation thereof. Right? These people, this isn't nothing new. This is something that they've been doing to us since the beginning of time. Since Cain and Abel. This has been going back since the beginning of time. These people hate us. They envy us. They're animalistic. They got the blessing of the sword. This is who they are, right? Book of Psalms, chapter 37, verse 8. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Right? Daughter of Babylon. It's time that time is coming that they're about to reap what they sow. It is none but wickedness. Nothing but wickedness. And what they reap, they're about to reap. They're not gonna want it, but they can't do nothing about it, right? These people, and it's a shame because our people, they don't consider that we are the people of Ha'adamah Yahweh. So when these things happen, they be pulled up in tumultuous like emotions and all this other stuff. When in our reality, the only thing that we can do is get back to the Lord and follow the Lord, because these people, this is what they are. This is who they are. This is honestly, they doing their job. There's a sword, right? There's this precept, Genesis 27:40. And by the sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have dominion that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. So Esau, that's the blessing he got. Because he was like, man, what's my blessing? He was crying about getting his blessing. Like I say, he been a whining bitch since the beginning of time. He's like, what's my blessing? His blessing was the sword, and that's why he's known for war, rape, and pillaging, and going on to different lands and taking different lands and forcing people to live by his means, and why he's known for what he's known for, right? Although they like to paint themselves like superheroes and they're amazing, they suck. They terrible, right? And it says they shall serve thy brother, right? It's going to come to time where the stuff is flipped. But when this stuff is flipped, it's not like any other kingdom. Every other kingdom has an expiration point. Our kingdom will not have an expiration point. We're going to rule forever and ever. They're going to serve their brother. They're going to serve us, right? And now we're going to talk about the flip side, right? Here is the book, not the book. Here's, I believe this happened last year at a track meet. These two brothers, the two Edomite brothers, was picking on this Jake. And he said he was going to jump him, and he stabbed him. He stabbed the Edomite, right? He got sentenced 35 years for murder, right? And people, like I said, people will try to be like, well, we gotta fight back, and we gotta do this, and we gotta do that. No, what we gotta do is get back in the book, fear Yahweh while Yahweh Shai, and follow the commandments. That's what we gotta do. The book is 2 Chronicles 7:14, right? If everyone would drop the wicked deeds and pray to the Lord and repent, the Lord would put us back in our land and make us, restore us, right? That's what we want, right? The book of Romans chapter 12:19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith Ha Adawan. What we got to do is work on being that righteous nation and righteous person, right? Because the Lord Yahweh is going to come back. Yahweh Shai is going to come back and put BTA. And the thing about it is nothing that we can't do nothing. We are in captivity. There's nothing that we could do. But you know who can is the Lord. They can't beat the Lord. They don't got a chance, man. They ain't got a chance. So we should be focused on following the Lord and getting right. That's what we need to be focused on, right? Because the Lord says his vengeance is his. He's been waiting for it. He gonna get it. The book of Joel, chapter 3:6. The children also of Judah and children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto Grecians, that ye might remove them far from the border. Behold, I will raise them out of the place where ye have sold them, and return their recompense upon your head. I will sell your sons and daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabaeans and people far off, for Ha Adonai Yahweh have spoken it. Here's the thing. It's like we said earlier, the revenge is of the Lord, right? Say that for the Lord. Like the Lord said, he's going to return the recompense on their head. The Lord's going to put the spirit on us when it's time to fight back, right? It's not the time for that. The Lord's going to come back and he's going to do that, right? But you see what's to come. These people going into the captivity. Revelation 13 and 10. Those that put in captivity shall go into captivity. Those that killed with the sword shall die by the sword. It's already written. The writings on the wall. We just got to do our job and come back to Ha Adonai Yahweh, right? The book of Psalms, chapter 58:10. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. It's a cold precept. It's a cold precept. The righteous is going to be rejoiced. You're going to be pleased. You're going to be happy when you see when Yahweh shall come back and put BTA, because all the other stuff that we had to go through. They over here trying to take over Puerto Rico. They trying to kick these people out the land. They try to kill off all the Jakes. They try to do everything in their power to put us in and subsidize living situations with redlining and all this other stuff with the taxes and all that stuff. They trying to redistrict. These people really trying to go and trying to go. But I understand this because they know they only got a little bit of time left. And the Lord, that means Yahweh Shai is about to come back. So it don't matter. We need to focus on what we need to focus on, and that is enduring and following the commandments of the Lord. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12:13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the power and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For the power shall bring every work into judgment, with every secret thing, whether good or whether it be evil. So understanding this, first off, this is our whole duty. That's what we gotta do. We focus on that. We focus on that and follow the Lord to the best of our ability. It's nothing that we could nothing to worry about. It's nothing to worry about. And then right here, for the power shall bring every work into judgment. He's gonna do that with our people, for sure, with Israel. But don't think for a second that don't mean that don't mean that other people gonna get it, because they gonna get it. Every single work, good or evil. These people are evil. This is not to trust your enemy, because wickedness is as iron rusteth. These people are wicked, and they're going to get it. They're going to get what they deserve. The book of Isaiah chapter 33 verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability at times, and strength and salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure. Simple is another precept I feel like I'll bring out every lesson, because it fits in everything. He says it's really important. And understanding that we are focused on the wisdom and the knowledge and following the Lord, because that's what's going to keep us safe. That's what's going to save us in this time. Because that's not what our eyes need to do. That's not what our eyes don't need to be on vengeance. Our eyes need to be on the Lord, because the Lord's going to take care of that. The book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verse 10. The name of Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and is safe. Understanding that these people are looking to kill us and get rid of us, because their time is running short. Understanding that's going to happen, so you have to rely on Yahweh Shai, and stay on this book and stay on these commandments and follow the commandments to the best of your ability. That's what's going to save you, and there's nothing else that you need to worry about, because vengeance is of the Lord. Yahweh Shai is going to take care of that 100%. Don't worry about that. Worry about worshiping the Lord. That is our whole duty. That is our job. I don't write this out. This lesson was edifying. We gotta give all praises and honor to my power Yahweh, by Hashem Yahshua, by Hashem Rakakadash. Shalom to Akim Magwaf and Blind listening to this video. Let's peace to the brothers, sisters, and children that tuned to this video. Shalom.